appointment today at 1:30, but my face and my mouth cannot take it. I need a break. I am so tired of my mouth being stretched out. Like yesterday, they literally had one of my lips on my forehead and the other ones on my boobs. And the corners of my mouth hurt. I am not used to I'm not used to my mouth being stretched out like that. I'm not used to opening my mouth up wide. And then, girl, they was putting like some type of contraption in there, like it looked like a wishbone that was made out of like stone or something. So like one part of it wouldn't fit, so they flipped it around and stuffed the other part in there. And then when they was like, oh, that fit, they got some big old gold or silver spatula thing, and then they stuffed that in there. And then it was like, it was almost like they was playing like a game of like mouth roulette. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, Russian roulette, but mouth roulette. But like, oh, let's see what else we can stuff in there. And it was like, girl, it was just so, I was like, how many things are y'all gonna put in my mouth? Oh my God, that kind of That's what she said. So anyway, I just thought that it would be, you know, just cool for us to just relax and hang out today. So anyway, I packed the beach bag. And guys, I've been looking for a hotel where we can do a day pass. And I thought I heard that they had something like that out here, but I haven't been able to find one, so I'm not gonna worry about it. The first thing we do need to do is go find some food. They cleaning outside of my room, girl. But anyway, now it's been quiet the whole time, and the minute I turn the camera on, here come the noise. I don't mind going back to where we went before to get some gelato. Oh, you know what? Maybe I'll get like a salad or something, you know, some light. Oh yeah, I'll probably just get like, go use the salad bar and do that. And then also, guys, we need to get some mouthwash. They didn't give me any type of mouth rinse or anything. We need to get that in there, y'all. I want me a drink. I really want, like, they got these big old delicious, juicy, yummy, smoked, it kind of tastes like smoky taste hot dogs. I want that, and I want me a good drink. But if I don't get a drink, I guess we'll just have to settle with a Coke. But girls, can we get into this hair? Can we get into this hair? Ponytail Rochelle is back. But listen, y'all know that I normally use like the black spray. Guys, I don't have any of that black spray in here because y'all know that my hair used to be, you know, really sparse or whatever. And then I saw this girl on TikTok a couple months ago, and she did a 30-day challenge where every day for 30 days she would just put oil in her hair. And so I was like, you know, I'm gonna do that. So not only did I add oil to my hair for 30 days, I was using argan oil, like a really thick argan oil. I would literally take my hair out of the braid, because when I put my wigs on, I'll just pull it back, have a nice braid or a knot. Anyway, I took my hair every night out of the braid. I would brush my hair, I brush my hair out. After I brush my hair out, I add oil. And sometimes I do the lock method, and that's basically liquid, oil, and conditioner. So I'll do that as well. And when I tell you, it has made such a huge difference in the thickness of my hair. Like when I would wear my hair like this and have it like parted down the middle, you would just see all of these spaces. And so I would just go in with the black spray. Now we are still gonna use some of the black spray today. It's just not gonna be as much. So I've showed y'all this trick a million times. So basically what you do, you start low like that, and then you just take your finger and you just go up like this. And that way you're not gonna be looking like the Beijing queen. You're not gonna be looking like Flow Rider, you know. So that's why I do it like that. And you just go down and then come this way. All right, that's better. And then if you want to kind of drag it out on the side, you can, but I don't want it to look fake. So again, I'm going to start right here. So start towards the back, and then you just take your finger and just gradually bring it towards the front, and then that way, you know, it looks a little bit natural. And I just like to go and comb it out a little bit. Now, hopefully when we get outside, it won't curl up. And then I'm just gonna go over everything with my handy dandy wax stick. Yeah, so I need to put on my sunglasses and then grab some lotion, and we are gonna be on our way out. Y'all, I'm not wearing anything spectacular. It's just literally this bikini top and these really cute flowy pants, and then I have a shirt to match these pants. That way, you know, if we go somewhere and I need a little bit more coverage, I can just throw that on. But this is the look for today. I feel so happy and so free from that wig, because girl, the wig almost slid off at the dentist office.
Life does not. Oh my God.
We're taking the fan. Definitely cannot forget the fan. All right, girls. Let me grab the other camera, and then I'll see y'all when we get downstairs. I forgot to show y'all what perfume we're wearing. So guys, the only thing I brought was my Gucci Bamboo. Y'all, this smells so good. It's just a kind of like a very light, not really coconut, but it's sweet. To me, it's perfect for this type of weather. I'm gonna put a little bit more on. Now, typically, I'm not an oversprayer, but considering the fact that we are in Cancun, why not? Okay. All right, girls, so we got a I can't even talk, girl. I'm so busy looking over my shoulder. But anyway, we have a alcohol-free pina colada, and when I tell you, it is so good. I'm trying to stop from having the camera so close to my face. Hello. So yes, girl. Cheers, girls. So we are, oh my God, y'all, it feels so good out here. Oh my goodness. Y'all, I feel like we played hooky from the dentist office or whatever, but I ain't feel like being in there. But anyway, oh my God, y'all, it feels so freaking good out here. So let's find something to eat, and then we're probably gonna go to the beach. But let me find me some food first. All right, y'all. So we stopped at the it's kind of like a Whole Foods market, and it's across the street from the hotel. Girl, I was starving. I needed some food, but anyway. But y'all, I hope you guys can hear me. But when I tell you, this fish is so soft and flaky and buttery and just, oh my God, y'all, this fish is so good. The seasoning on it, it is delicious. I'm eating it in like small pieces. So the doctor did say that I could have fish. So y'all, I wish y'all could taste this. Oh my God, it's so flaky and buttery. I don't even know what type of seasoning this is. It's like, I've never even tasted a seasoning like this before. It's so freaking good. All right, girl, I'm sorry. Let me concentrate on this food and I'm gonna call y'all back. If you come to Cancun, I'm gonna be honest, if you're staying kind of in an area where there are like stores, grocery stores and stuff, I would not worry about packing packing like a whole bunch of toiletries, because girl, every freaking thing you need is at the grocery store. When I tell you it's dirt cheap. But anyway, y'all, it got kind of breezy and cold outside. So, we might need to go back to the room, but I'm getting some face wipes. Yeah, I need these makeup wipe removers, and I got some Listerine. Don't judge me, but I just want to lay in the bed and eat and be fat and sassy. Like, I haven't had a day like this in a long time, and I just feel like eating and being lazy. Y'all, that fish was so freaking good. I'm gonna have to go back and get some more. I'm too full right now, but I might be eating that again for dinner. Oh my God, it was so flaky and buttery. It just, oh, it was so freaking good. Oh, but anyway, okay, y'all, let me concentrate. I'm gonna see y'all when I get to the room.
2,000 years later.
Girl, I had so many hopes and dreams for today, but the only hope and the only dream that came alive was me taking a nap that I'm just waking up from. Y'all, I was trying to make this into like a vacation too, but it's not working. I guess the antibiotics and the pain medicine they gave me knocked me out. I just took some more antibiotics, and I just took another pain pill because when I woke up, my face swelled up again, and I'm kind of, you know, it's just kind of hurting or whatever. So anyway, y'all, look at my hair. Look. Oh my God, y'all, I cut about 2 inches off of my hair, but it's not like super thick, but I'm still like proud of the progress or whatever. But girls, I figured I will put the phony pony back on and go walk downstairs and get us another pina colada because it was so freaking good. And then I wanted to go get some more of that fish, y'all. I told you girls, I just want to eat. I guess like, cause I haven't, you know, really just been able, well, I've been able to eat, but I haven't really enjoyed eating. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to eat. I just want to go get some more of that fish. And then I bought some type of cheesecake. I mean, it's not I don't know what it is. It tastes more like a souffle or something. It's really, really soft. It looks like cheesecake, but I don't know what it is. So I bought one of those, and it's okay. It's just not what I expected. But it's so, girl, it is dirt cheap down here. I'm still tripping over how the prices are extremely different compared to, you know, what we normally pay for stuff. So, oh my God, y'all, my face is so freaking swollen. I went to the pharmacy, and the way that they prescribe your medicine is crazy, because it's like at their pharmacy, they have the medicine already ready. And girl, you get a huge, they give you like just a huge bottle of stuff, girl. Y'all, that amoxicillin, I'm talking about a big bottle of it. So I didn't tell you guys this part, but all of the medication came out to $37. So that was, she prescribed me ibuprofen, as well as amoxicillin. And then she also gave me another pain pill, and you just put that under your tongue, you let it dissolve. But that pain pill is like if the pain gets just excruciating. So I can't say that I've been in excruciating pain. It's just that swelling that, you know, it's just kind of annoying. It's just like a different type of pain or whatever. So hopefully I'll have enough footage between today and tomorrow so we can post another vlog on Friday. My intention was to post every day while I was out here, but girl, the sleep and the fatigue just got the best of me. But anyway, y'all, let me throw on something real quick so we can go downstairs and get us something to drink.
Bucket, wow, a good night. Look, money is pounce on that shit, dang. Pounce on that shit, dang. Pounce on that shit, dang. Bounce on that shit, no hand. Pounce on that shit, dang. Pounce on that shit, dang. Pounce on that shit, dang. Bounce on that shit, no hand. That's
We are finally back in the room. Y'all, I'm tired. I thought I would at least get a chance to just, go to the beach, or I don't know if it's the antibiotics or just the pain medicine, but oh my gosh. The walk down the strip was cool. It's like always so many people down there, But anyway, oh my gosh, y'all, the medicine here is different. So, anyway, I don't know. I wish that like I didn't have to have like, so much stuff done or whatever. I would have still been able to enjoy my trip, because even with the trips where I come and get my teeth cleaned, there's still enjoyment, even if you have to leave, or like even if I leave like a day later, there's still enjoyment in those trips or whatever. But I can't drink or anything, and you guys know I'm not much of a drinker anyway. But I'm not gonna lie, girl, I wanted me a pina colada so bad, with alcohol in it. Of course, you guys saw me drinking one with no alcohol, but I really just wanted to have a drink. I wanted to lay on the beach. I brought swimsuits and stuff like that, but number one, it's windy as I don't know what outside. It's like a kind of like a chilly wind, but it's also really warm because the sun is out. But every time I go out there, it's this freaking cough that keeps flaring up. So I think when I leave the dentist's office, I'm gonna stop by the pharmacy and ask if they have anything for a cough. So I'll do that. But I'm sorry, guys. I thought we would at least get to have a little bit of fun. But this is like a pretty invasive surgery or whatever. Right now, I literally feel like I look like Tommy Hearn. Remember when Tommy Hearn beat up Martin Lawrence, and Martin had that face with all of them knots and stuff all over it? That's how I feel. You guys probably can't see it because I have a filter on the camera, and then when I edit, I'm definitely gonna put, add the filter, because girl, y'all, my face is swole here. My eye right under here is really, really swole. So baby, I'm going through it. And then I was walking down the strip, and then this one guy was like, why aren't you smiling? This is Cancun, girl. I wanted to be like, sir, leave me alone. But of course I was just, trying to be nice. Also, like when you come here, you guys, a lot of people have been to Cancun before, but y'all know like every time you walk down the street, it's going to be somebody like speaking and like trying to get you to buy something, in other words. And it's like, I'm not in the mood for that. I'm just not in the freaking mood to be harassed. If I was feeling better, it wouldn't be a big deal, but I'm just not in the mood. It's definitely giving leave me alone. And then y'all, why did some disgusting pervert send me an email, girl? Why did this fool send me an email y'all, he talking about, I will F you from the back without no teeth in your mouth. I cannot believe how disgusting people are. Sir, if you're watching this vlog, you are freaking disgusting. You are a loser and you are a pervert. And I hope for the rest of your life, you have paper cuts on your fingertips and then on your lips for the rest of your life, because you are disgusting. Y'all, when I woke up and read that email, I just thought that was so gross. Like, why would you send somebody something like that? But anyway, so I am ready to go home after this is done. And all I've been wanting to do is eat and sleep. That's it. Like, I just want to eat a whole bunch of food. I want some cheesecake. I want some chantilly cake. I want all kinds of yummy, delicious food. I had some pizza. It was good, but it was just like having to eat it in just tiny, tiny little pieces. It was really, really good though. Maybe I'll go back and get some of that tomorrow. And then y'all, I'm missing my corn puffs from Trader Joe's. I wish I had that. I wish I had some cucumbers. Y'all know I'm missing celery so bad, but I don't know what it is about this trip. All I want to do is just eat. And then another thing I noticed is like, they don't use like all of that sugar and stuff in their foods, the stuff that we're used to, or at least in Houston. Like it just seemed like everything has some type of sugar in it. It's not like that down here. And the Coke doesn't even taste the same. It's like, I don't know, the Coke kind of has a little bit of an aftertaste. Maybe it has some type of sweetener in it, but it's not the same. So yeah, girl. And then I've also noticed that people are not as friendly as they normally are. Again, people probably just, the people that live here and work in the service industry, girl, they probably tired of these damn tourists. And oh, I don't know what that fool in the middle of the street was doing, girl. He was like laying in the middle of the street. Then he got up and pretended he was limping. I think he was like really elevated on something. Something was wrong with him. And so yeah. Oh my gosh, but I'm ready for that. Somebody, one of you fabulous bombshells left a comment saying, I know you can't wait for this to be over, and girl, you ain't never lied. I am over it. I miss my TV and just everything. Like, I want to watch Netflix, but there is no way for me to hook my phone up to the television, but that's fine. But I guess we're gonna, when we get up in the morning, we're just gonna go over to the dentist's office, get the dental cleaning, and then come back to the hotel room. Hopefully I'm feeling better. My face is not all swole up, and then I'll have the energy to actually get up and get out and get something. But anyway, I'm about to relax for a minute, so I guess I'll give y'all a call back tomorrow morning. Good morning, girls. Okay, y'all, so we're getting ready to go to our appointment. I put the wig back on because when you try to lay down in that ponytail, it is painful because of where it is on your neck. So I did not, want to wear that or whatever. So anyway, they should be here to pick me up at 9:45. Right now it is 9:09. I need to take my antibiotic and my pain pill. I was trying to wait. The pain pill I took last night made me extremely sleepy. In fact, let me go get the medicine that they gave me so I can show you guys. All right, so this is the amoxicillin that they gave me. This is that tiny little capsule, guys. You put this under your tongue and you let it dissolve. These things are very little, but they are extremely powerful. In fact, when I was on camera last night talking to y'all, I had literally took this and I was probably asleep, not even 10 minutes later. And then this is the ibuprofen. So they describe, I hope I pronounced that correctly. They prescribed this for the inflammation. And so I'm feeling a lot better today. I'm not in the mood to have my mouth all stretched out, but what are you gonna do, so hopefully everything goes well. We leave tomorrow. My flight leaves at 5, and so I'm just kind of like, oh my gosh, I wish I could just, I really want to see if I can push my flight up to an earlier time, but I'm gonna let the doctor, tell me that. Oh, shoot. Girl, this ponytail is thick. I was watching DoDash. You guys know that I've been watching her a lot. And so if you've noticed a change in my consistency and me showing up, it is because I've been watching her content and I have felt, motivated and inspired by her. One thing that I'm learning about this YouTube journey is that there is no secret formula. You just gotta post, and you just have to stop overthinking everything. You have to post and you have to show up. This one guy that I was watching, he was like, if you want to blow up or if you want to glow up, you got to show up. And it is so true. Just over these last 2 days of me posting consistently, I've noticed a huge difference in my revenue, in my views, and I've also noticed a huge difference in my subscriber count. A couple of months ago, I had an opportunity and I was so excited, but this opportunity was going to take me completely away from YouTube. And at the time, I don't know, I'm not gonna say I didn't care, because I did, but I wanted the opportunity more than I was concerned about my YouTube channel, because I knew that I would continue to be able to push forward on my channel. But anyway, I remember my sister telling me, like, if you get this opportunity, do not let your YouTube channel die. Literally, that was the first thing she said. It's like, you know that you are going in the right direction when your family is constantly reminding you to, you know, to keep going. I come from a very traditional family in terms of as it relates to work. You know, everyone in my family, we've all worked. Nobody has made their living on social media. But when your family is always the one constantly telling you, don't let your channel die. When are you gonna upload again? You need to get back to it. That is a telltale sign. That's a sign that this is what you're doing. You're going in the right direction. And so I say all of that to say, if there is anybody out there and you have a YouTube channel and you are scared to post, you know, you don't know what to post, you really don't let your channel die. If you've already been monetized, try to at least post however many videos you're going to need to post so that your channel won't die and that you won't have to get monetized again. Keep showing up. You know, there are so many people, they let outside things distract them. Like, there are a lot of people I watch. Well, I'm going to say this. There was a lot of people that I used to watch, and I loved their content. And then I would be like, what happened to that guy? Or what happened to this girl that I used to love to watch? Where is she, or where is he? And they would come back 5 or 6, 7, 8 months later, and they would be like, yeah, well, I was in a relationship and I let the relationship take me away from my channel, and now I regret it. And, you know, now we're not together anymore, and now I got to start over. And, you know, don't do that. Whoever you are supposed to be with, they're going to come in and be supportive. Nobody is going to tell you to stop. YouTube is stupid. You need to stop. And if they tell you that, that's not the right person. You can live the life that you want to live. You can absolutely live the life that you want to live, but you have to be consistent. That's what I learned. All them times, like, I didn't want to show up and I wouldn't be posting because I would be like, oh, I'm not doing anything. They don't want to see this. Now, the biggest lesson that I've learned is like, basically, it's like, if you're not doing anything, that means that you need to get up and do something. And then also with YouTube, it's even if you are a girl who loves hair and loves makeup, it's not gonna always have to be glitz and glamour. You don't always have to come to the function or down to YouTube glammed up, you know. I love makeup and I love hair, but I'm also finding that given my current circumstances, I haven't wanted to get on here full glam. I just haven't wanted to. I haven't been in the mood. I haven't been in the headspace. But you know what? Because I've built community, you guys have still shown up for me, you know, and that's what it's about. So I don't want to go on and on about this, but I think that it's important that if this is really your dream, you have to show up, and that is the bottom line. In addition to that, YouTube is going to do anything and everything it has to do to keep people off of other platforms. And that is why you see people who are uploading more consistently growing faster and gaining leverage, financial leverage faster. And you see that because they don't want people vigorously scrolling down to TikTok. They don't want people swiping up and down on Instagram. I don't know, do you still swipe on Instagram? But anyway, okay, I'm getting off track. YouTube does not want that. YouTube wants all of the attention. They are literally like a 6-month-old baby. They want all of the attention all the time, and they really don't care what's going on. So You have to upload. If you want to be rewarded, you have to. As far as gatekeeping, another thing that I've learned just in this short amount of time, your favorite influencer girlies and stuff, those girls are not gatekeeping. Because on YouTube, different things work for different people. Right now, I'm in a season where YouTube is just telling me, Rochelle, we need you to show up. Rochelle, we need you to come to class. Literally. You guys know that I'm in a YouTube mentorship program. That's what they want me to do. And so YouTube might want something different from each creator. What they want from me is for me to show up. Literally, that's what they want from me. They're saying, Rochelle, we just want you to show up. We just want you to post the content. It doesn't have to be perfect. We just want you to show up. And I'm telling you, I'm not sitting up here saying that like, oh, I'm their favorite, but they do like the type of content that I post. All right, y'all, so this is what I'm wearing, guys. You've seen this outfit before. This is from Shein, and it's just like a, what color? Mint green bodysuit with the matching joggers. And then, of course, I have on the infamous Jessica Simpson sneakers. So something really quick as far as a purse, girl, I'm taking my beach bag because I don't feel like struggling with that little bitty purse today. So anyway, girls, I'm going to see y'all when I get downstairs. I am back. I know the camera is shaking, but it's gonna stop. I looked over my dental plan and the things that they wanted to do on this trip that I was completely not prepared for, but I thought this would be pretty helpful, interesting content for you guys. So if you need to come down and get a root canal, guys, a root canal is $350. Okay, so it's $350. If you need a core buildup, which is what I need, which is basically, I guess, for the tooth to be able to meet the other tooth so your bite will be on track and be aligned. A core buildup is $100. And then you need a temporary crown. And so when they do the root canal, that tooth has to be covered. And so the temporary crown is $150. If you need a deep periodontal maintenance cleaning, that's $100, and that's normally what I get because I hadn't been having any issues with my teeth. If you need bone grafting, it's $350. You need a simple extraction, meaning that the tooth does not have to be cut, then that's only $60. And an abutment, a titanium abutment for your implant is $150. So my total work, if I would have allowed them to do all of that stuff in this trip, would have been $560. $5,690. However, we did a part of it. We did $1,300 of the work, and so when I come back, I'll probably just come back and get the root canal and the core buildup along with the temporary crown. And even with that, it would be under $800. I'm sorry, $1,800, because I would also get the molars pulled as well. So $1,800 for two molars removed, or wisdom teeth removed. That would include 2 root canals. That would include 2 temporary crowns. And that would include 2 core buildups, under $2,000 for all of that work. So yeah, but I am very happy. I have my new smile, so I can smile again. It was actually this, this tooth right here. Now what you guys are seeing is the, what's the name of this thing? A flipper. So that's what you guys are seeing. You keep your flipper in this case right here, and you need to wear it, or they told me I needed to wear it all day because it's needed for retention, which again, because I'm not a dentist, I don't really understand what that means. But so I'm only supposed to take it out at night. As far as how I clean it, I basically have to clean it with a toothbrush the same way that you would clean anything else. And then also, like, because I have a bridge, that's another reason why, like, for me, I'm probably gonna make another trip down here before we even get the permanent tooth put in on this side, because I like how they literally clean under your bridge. Like, they know how to clean it with, obviously they're not gonna take it out of your mouth, but I did like that. And so I need to get these like dental threaders. So I'm gonna get those because you can clean in between your bridge with those, and that's what keeps your teeth nice and fresh. And then today I also had a deep cleaning, and I just feel like my teeth look so pretty and just so white. As far as the crowns, these are the zirconium crowns is what they want to do in the very final phase. That would be $13,000. So what I read off to y'all was phase 1, and then phase 2 is where we would pay the $13,000. $13,100, but that's for a full set of zirconium crowns. Zirconium is like the top of the top of the top of the line. I have zirconium in my mouth right now. I actually have a zirconium crown here, and I have a zirconium bridge here. Also, guys, they will be able to make a zirconium retainer. I'm like, oh baby, that's when you know you balling. Baby, that's when you know you bought a zirconium retainer, because in the past, like, I wanted a retainer in my mouth, but it was going to have to be a metal retainer. That metal retainer was going to be affixed to the back of my teeth, and I just didn't want that metal, but you would never take it out. And now they're offering our zirconium, a zirconium retainer that does not have to be removed, that matches everything, and it doesn't disturb the way that you talk, or your tongue, the way that your tongue hits the back of your teeth when you talk. Nobody has offered me that. So as far as the zirconium retainer, how much is that? Hold on. My zirconium retainer would be $450. It's in zirconium, but it's zirconia. Zirconia crown. Again, and that's on all of my teeth, $13,000. And that would just be for the, that would really just be the cosmetic part of it. So guys, this is just a continuing journey. You know, this is not the end. We got to get the important things out of the way. The blessing of that is that, you know, all of that is under $5,000 because we're subtracting what's already been done. So the really important stuff that has to be done, we can get done in phases over the course of the next 6 months. So I'm very, very excited about that. And guys, I would strongly encourage that you come out here if you need serious dental work done. Now, if you don't need anything serious and you just want to look fly, you want to look cute, my advice is to go to Colombia. If you want to go to Colombia and get your veneers done, that's cool. But if you need really serious, intense dental work, you need to come here because they're going to do right by you. They also have a referral program, and I'll get more information about that. And if you guys could let them know that I referred you, that would mean the world to me. I would really appreciate that. So I'm gonna get more information and probably just tell y'all about it later. As far as the people, the girlies that are scared to come here, guys, don't be scared to come to Cancun. I mean, it is, the area that I got my teeth done in is a very luxury upscale area. You can stay in one of the all-inclusive resorts and then just have the driver come pick you up and bring you across the street. If you don't want to stay in the area I'm in, you don't have to, even though I'm in the hot spot. I'm not crazy about this hotel because it has gone down a lot, but for what I'm here for, it's worth it. Like, think about it. I mean, if I was at one of those luxury all-inclusive hotels, I wouldn't even be able to go outside and go to the cabana and enjoy anything because I can't be in the sun. So for me, this is worth it. But anyway, girl, the battery's about to die. Plus, we probably need to go get us something to eat. Let me change the battery out and I'll give you guys a call back. All right, y'all. So I just finished doing a little bit of work. I needed to try to figure out how to get a picture for the thumbnail, and so I'm feeling happy again and I can smile and stuff. So I just decided to do my hair, and I'm finally, finally feeling like myself again. I'm very, very happy. So I don't know how long this hair is gonna last, but anyway, y'all, so I think what we're gonna do, I want either some more of that fish we had yesterday or some more of the pizza. I know we can't have much sun, so we're just gonna make a quick little walk down the strip. And plus, I'm tired of being in this room. I'm sick of it. Oh, and I always try to obey doctor's orders, but I'm gonna tell you this, while I'm extremely grateful that I was able to get my teeth and stuff done, and I'm happy I got the little issue resolved, well, the big issue resolved, it's not fun when you come to Cancun and you can't drink, and you can't be in the sun because it's so gorgeous outside. So we're not exactly breaking the rules. So I don't want the rule police to be in the comments like, you're not supposed to be outside. We're just gonna go out for a little bit, guys, and then we're gonna come back. But anyway, let me get my purse, and then, let me show y'all what I have on. So girl, it's just this dress. I showed y'all this dress before, and it just has these holes on the side, but I put like some shapewear under here. I don't know, I just wasn't in the mood for my booty to be out today. So it's just like some skin color shapewear. And then I put on like a skin color bra. Cause I don't know, I'm just feeling very, like, I don't know, I guess a little bit, in a sense, conservative. So I just kind of wanted to be a little bit, more covered. But if the circumstances was different, baby, I would have on maybe a two-piece bikini under here, but since we can't go to the beach, it's no point. So this is a little beach bag, girl. I bought this beach bag from Ross a long time ago. But anyway, I will pick you guys up when we get downstairs. We're about to walk by all the hustlers, girl. Y'all be careful, because they will try to hustle you out of everything you have when you walk on the strip. So yeah, I decided we would get a pizza because that's really what I wanted. Plus they don't make theirs like super hard. It's like light. The bread is kind of light, the sauce is light, and then the meat is cut into really, really small pieces. So this is what the strip looks like in the daytime. So, and I think the beach is behind the Hard Rock Cafe. At least that's what somebody was telling me, where we were gonna eat, but they're not open yet. So I guess they might open in a few hours, so we'll have to just walk back over here.
Bucket, grow, a good night. Look, money is cool. Pounce on that shit, dang. Pounce on that shit, dang. Pounce on that shit, dang. shit, no hand.
Alright y'all, so we are back at the restaurant that we went to. I mean, not the restaurant, but like the place I was telling y'all is kind of like Whole Foods or whatever. So we're back here. You already know I came back to get some of that soft, delicious, flaky, buttery, crisp. Well, it's not crispy and it's really not crunchy, baby. It's crispy. Crispity and crunchity is what got me into this situation. But anyway, so we got this. But wait a minute, girl, y'all. So when I went to the beach real quick, girl, why was this? Girl, why was this some guys, some black guys at the beach? And they walked up to me and the first thing they said was, you want to drink? You want to take a shot with us? And I'm like, girl, before I knew it, I was just like, y'all on some Diddy shit? Girl, it just came out so easy. It was like, no, we just see that you was black and we black and we figured, you know, you could take a drink. I'm out here celebrating my birthday and this and that or whatever. And then the other guy was like, oh, well, maybe we should have just led with asking you your name. And I'm like, yeah, I just thought that was like weird to just walk up to somebody and offer them a shot. Girl, and then who's still out here drinking with strangers? I mean, I'm sure there are people that are just drinking with strangers, but I don't do that. Baby, I don't know you. I don't know what you got. And it was, girl, the bottle was all beat up. And I'm like, baby, this Ned the wino ass bottle you got all beat up. Where you get this shit from? But anyway, look, girl, the bottle really was giving Pirate of the Sea. It was a mess. But anyway, y'all, it's like, I don't know what it is about Cancun. For me, I don't know if it's anyone else, but when I be coming out here, all I want to do is eat. That's it. Oh my God, this fish is so soft and flaky. Okay, you know what? I'm not gonna be smacking and eating in y'all face or whatever. Let me finish eating this, and then I'm gonna probably get me a dessert after this, and then we're gonna try to find something else to do. All right, y'all. So we are now headed back towards the room. Y'all, I was thinking I'm probably gonna go live since I'm feeling better. You guys had so many questions that I probably didn't answer, you know, in the vlogs or whatever. So I'm probably gonna go live or whatever. But I actually had a really good time at the beach. Girl, it just felt so good for the sand to be on my feet or whatever. So I'm hoping when I come back I can relax, you know, have a good time and it's not, you know, as stressful or whatever. So that's what I'm hoping for on my next trip. And I was thinking maybe just even if I book a trip just to come out here for 2 days just to relax because it's so freaking close to Houston. So I was thinking about that too. But anyway, I'll see y'all when I get upstairs. All right, girls, I'm getting ready to go live on YouTube. I thought that it would be just a good time to go because I didn't post a vlog and I said that I would post every day while I'm out here. So I was like, you know what? Just because I did not post a vlog does not mean that I can't show up. So that's what I'm gonna do. But y'all, I met this guy out here who does tours and stuff like that or whatever, and so he can put together different deals or whatever for you. Here is his business card. So this is his business card. Hopefully it's focusing. He was saying that he wanted to start YouTube, but he's not you know, he's not tech savvy. And I was explaining to him, like, on YouTube, it's not about being tech savvy. It's basically about getting on here and, you know, telling your story or whatever. And so he was like, you know, him and another lady that I met, she was like, I'm not good at editing. And I'm like, you don't have to be a great editor. Nobody's looking for fancy editing now. If you just so happen to be good, that's even better. But if you are a great storyteller, you know, you should be able to get on here and just tell your story. The lady that I met, she had gotten scammed in Atlanta. She went to a dentist in Atlanta to get her teeth done, and she paid him $18,000 in cash. And she said once he got her in the chair, They agreed on one thing, but once he got her in the chair and, you know, put her under, he switched up what they talked about or whatever. And she said, unfortunately, because she paid him in cash, she didn't have a way to track him because he moved dental locations and now nobody can find him. And I thought that was so sad. And so I was just telling her, like, you know, you need to get on here and just tell your story. I don't know who this is. But anyway, and that's what this is about. And I'm like, even though I contemplated for a very, very long time about well, not a long time, because it really, you know, me breaking my tooth, that happened probably maybe 5 days before I came out here. But the reason why the trip was so abrupt is because when I called, they were not able to get me in right away. And so when I got the email that they were able to get me in and I was able to get an appointment date, that's when I booked my flight anyway. So I had a few days before, you know, I came out here. But anyway, those days that I was going through this, I had so many different thoughts on if I should say something, like, should I say something or should I just go get it fixed and just come back? Just really not knowing. But to be honest with you, the best thing that I did was tell my story. And it's, you know, I've made some great choices in my life, some great career choices, but literally I can honestly say, now that it's over, the best thing I did is share my story, because it's so many of you girls, everyone out there, like, going through these, you know, dental things and just not knowing where to go. And I feel good about that because I always want to help. I think that's just my purpose, is to help people, you know, and I was able to help so many of you girls. I got a message from this girl and she was saying that she does not normally watch beauty content. She said that my video pretty much gave her the courage to post her video, because she made a video 2 years ago talking about her dental issues, but she never posted it. And so she said because of my video, she might post it, and she was just happy that she found my channel or YouTube recommended my video to her or whatever. And so I feel happy that I'm at least making an impact, because that's all I want to do. All I want to do is make an impact, you know. I just want to have a purpose. And I truly believe, like, when you get success and you get resources and you get money, it's nice to have those things, but I don't feel that all of that is for you. I don't feel like your success is for you. You know, I feel like success is given to you to help other people. And I think lately I hadn't been feeling like I was living in my purpose. Don't get me wrong, I am grateful that I have YouTube and I'm grateful that I get sponsorships. But like, for me, I just started to feel just empty in a sense, because it's like, I don't know, not that it shouldn't be easy to make money and, you know, that type of thing, but it's kind of like you want more. I think for me, it was like, I just wanted more. I wanted to feel like I was making more of a contribution to, you know, to the world, you know, other than just through my YouTube videos and just sponsorships and stuff. I don't know. I just felt like I wanted a bigger calling, if you will. And so I had been praying and stuff and just asking God to, you know, lead me to my purpose or whatever. And then, y'all, this is why you got to be careful what you pray for. I prayed and I asked God just to give me the you know, the tenacity that I've always had in my career. Because anytime I've worked, you know, like in engineering and stuff, I've always been very passionate. And I had recently lost that passion. And so I was just kind of asking God to, you know, give me that passion back, give me the tenacity back, you know, you know, I just wanted to bring more in-depth content to my channel. And girl, it seemed like after I prayed that prayer, girl, I ate that it's the wicked pork chops for me. That wicked pork chop. After I ate that, my tooth cracked, and it was just like, now I'm gonna be honest, like, even though I cried and I was like, God, why is this happening to me? Why me? Now I understand why. You know what I'm saying? Because even though it was sad that it happened to me, it's helping so many people. And I feel so good about that, you know? I just feel happy that I was able to help. Let me see. Okay, girl, we're not going to touch the back of this wig because, baby, this wig needs to be washed. And we'll do that. Well, I washed the ponytail, but yeah, this thing needs to be washed, and we'll do that when we get back home. But I just wanted to just kind of make it look a little decent or whatever. But yeah, so if there is any of the bombshells out there and you want to start your YouTube channel and you don't know what to do, sometimes just getting on here and telling your story is all that you need to do. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, you know, you don't need all of the things. Sometimes the only thing you need is you and your truth. That's it. That is it. And then another thing that this journey has taught me was, you know how you'll be praying and you'll be asking God, like, God, just, you know, walk into my situation or whatever. Sometimes when you pray that prayer, the way that God walks into your situation is, again, through your truth and through your honesty. Because I truly believe, even with the dentist, even though it doesn't feel like they're trying to rip you off, even if I would have just not been honest and be like, wait a minute, I wasn't down here. I didn't come down here prepared to do all of that. Can we do something else? Just by me opening my mouth and saying I wasn't prepared, that in and of itself opened the gateway and opened the door for me to be able to get the services that I got and get a really comprehensive solution. And I've been smiling and stuff, and you know, people have been engaging me in conversation. It just feels good to be back to my old self. But anyway, girls, let me get everything set up for the live, and after I'm done, I'll call y'all back. Hey girls. All right, y'all, so we have come to the, let me take my glasses off. How rude of me. So girls, we have come to the end of our journey here in Cancun, and I'm so happy. I'm leaving with just a bright, gorgeous smile. I feel like myself again. But anyway, so this is going to end the bad wig chronicle. It has been a bad wig chronicle, but guys, y'all know the wig would have been laid and slayed if the circumstances would have been different, but that's okay. So when we get back to Houston, it's going down, babe. But anyway, oh, that wasn't my Houston. I gotta say it in a Houston way. Okay, let me say it the way that we supposed to say it in Houston. Baby, when I get back to the H, this hoe gonna be throwed. See, that's how you say your wig gonna be laid. You gotta say this hoe gonna be throwed. Okay? Yeah, I'm gonna do it properly. I wanna do like a fun, cute little Houston vlog. Show y'all how to do the Houston dances. Show y'all like some of them, like monumental places to go in Houston. You know, just a little cute fun vlog like that. So maybe I'll do something like that, but I'm gonna have to wait for it to get a little bit more cool, because the outfit I wanna wear is still so freaking hot in Houston. I can't wear it right now, but anyway, girl. So it is 9:31 and the driver will be here at 9:45. So we're gonna go downstairs in 10 minutes. But y'all look. So y'all know I have to take my tooth out when I sleep or whatever. I had missed my tooth last night, girl. Like, I've noticed that I don't feel as like secure. I don't know how to explain it. It's the same feeling that I got from my faja when I got attached to the faja, girl, and didn't want to take it off. That's how I feel about this tooth. It just feels like it helps with the pressure of like, so when I take it off or whatever, I notice that I feel a lot more pressure in that area where the implant is. And then I have a lot more like pain here and inflammation. And so when I put it on, it just seems like it kind of just, I don't know, maybe just because it's holding that area really, really tight, it does help with the pain and stuff like that or whatever. So what I'm gonna do when we get to the dentist's office, I'm gonna ask her if, you know, what happens if I would like to have them make another one. And I didn't think about that until last night. I guess it's just like, I would just like to have a backup one. But we not tell you, you can't even tell y'all they did they thing down here. So anyway, we're gonna be asking about the referral program and stuff like that. So we can get, so all of the bombshells can have gorgeous, beautiful smiles. And yeah, so I hate my hair, y'all. I hate it. I look like a munchie cheese.
Munchie, munchie, oh so soft and cuddly.
Y'all remember them little munchie cheese dolls? I can put it in a bunny. 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 Oh my God, yeah, I'm so happy. I couldn't even sleep last night. I could not because I was just, I don't know, like my gums were throbbing. And I think that's normal. You know, I think your mouth is just trying to get used to it or whatever. So guys, we're gonna be ending our dental series, y'all. What should we do next, girls? So y'all, what kind of, oh, that's a good question. What kind of series y'all want me to do next? This has been so fun. Guys, showing up and cutting the camera on and looking like a munchie cheese and a wig looking bad. This has been like the most consistent I've been in terms of just cutting the camera on and not that I don't care about how I look, because that's not true, but it's made the process so much easier, feeling like, you know, I have to, or not have to, but it's like I do like to look a certain way when I'm on camera. But I've also realized that it's okay to come down to the function with your bonnet on. It's okay if you got your rollers in your hair. It's okay.
I see the moon, I see the moon, I see the moon. Oh, when you're looking at the sun, you're not a fool, not a fool, not a fool. No, you're not fooling anyone. Oh, but where you gone? Where you gone? Where you gone? Oh, baby, you're the last go.
Alright y'all, so we are back at our favorite taco stand with our friend. So I'm gonna get the quesadilla again, but I'm gonna try the steak this time. And y'all already know I'm gonna have to have a cold Coke. So yeah, that's what we're gonna get. I'm gonna leave here. I'm gonna be leaving here around 11:45. And I'm gonna go to the airport. So that's gonna be it. It's been a long journey and y'all been here the whole time, so I'm so happy, I'm so excited. But anyway, I did find out how the referral program works. So basically, if you come here and you get dental work done, and if you say that you were referred by Rochelle Chanel, they put that on my profile, and then from there I get a 5% discount, and that discount will go towards my procedures or whatever. So I will, you know, just, I don't know, maybe I'll put the information in the description box for anyone who wants to come here and have procedures done. So yeah, girl, but I am tired. This has been a very long, emotional journey. I'm glad we're not quite done, but you know, we'll have a final solution. We'll have a final solution soon, in the next 6 months or so. So anyway, girls, I am about to enjoy my food, and I'll give you guys a call back after I'm done.
Drifting on a memory. Ain't no place I'd rather be than
Loving